Steven Cureño, Carolina Sports. We're here with Luis Feliciano. Man, the return, bro. I feel like it's been a long time. Yeah. Man, just let's talk about it. It's been a little over 2 years. Now you're with Ishmael Salas out in Vegas, a genius at his craft, man. Tell me about it.
Oh, no, it's great. Very happy to be with Salas. This is a man that knows his boxing. You know, he fundamentals, you know, everything. He has it down. He's a great teacher. I just love the vibe too at the gym. You know, everybody there is humble. You know, and it's just a great atmosphere to be in. And then just aside, also being in Vegas, I mean, great sparring. There's great everything. It's it's the boxing capital of the world, the fight capital of the world, really. So there's everything that I need to succeed. Now it's just about putting in that work and getting the results that we want.
And you're training alongside guys like, Ugas, Jordanis Ugas, Lara, I believe, trains out of that gym. Joe Joyce, big ass dude.
Yeah, Joe Joyce. Yeah, Roesi Ramirez, who had just had a big win too.
That's right.
There's a lot of great fighters. I mean, like I said, there's so much talent in there, and like I said, the vibe in that gym, the atmosphere in that gym is that everybody's helping everybody. Even the fighters. And they all give each other advice and stuff like that. And also, Salas has great assistant coaches, that they're there to help as well. So, I mean, it's just a great environment. It's a great environment. I'm happy to be part of it.
That's awesome, bro. It's awesome to see you with such a great team. Now you're headlining on Friday here at Next Generation Promotions. Still at 140, right? I mean,
correct.
That's the weight class you're campaigning
at?
This
fight will be at 141, but overall I'll still be campaigning at 140.
Right. So with this fight, obviously you're kind of on a fast track, right? 29 years old now. What's the goal? When is the goal to maybe go after some of these top 15, top 10 guys? Do you think it's time now? It's trying to get them in the ring.
So again, we fought in May, so that was our first fight in a little over 2 years. So basically, this is kind of like our first fight back in the public eye, in a sense. So we're looking, hopefully, after this fight, get something very significant. I'd love to do it by the end of the year, and then that'll set us beautifully for next year have a big 2023. Sorry.
Right. No, definitely. Just thinking about it, I feel like you've been with Salas for a while. Were you in camp with Ugas for the Spence fight?
No. It was right after the fight.
Okay.
Right after the fight, and then they were also in the process of moving gyms. So we wanted to kind of let that clear first, and the fight too, because they were going to be busy, and then so we linked up with Salas after the Ugas fight, after the Ugas Spence fight.
Man, I'm going to be in Vegas in 2 weeks. I remember, and Cotto is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Man, I know he was a big influence in your career, obviously being Puerto Rican and everything. Talk about that, just Cotto making it to the Hall of Fame, and just seeing that and being like knowing that's where you're going.
That's awesome, because again, Miguel Cotto was one of my favorite fighters. I pretty much saw a lot of his fights, even from the beginning, and just to see where the position that he has now, the mark that he's left in boxing, not only Puerto Rican boxing, but just boxing in general. He's very, very well deserved. I mean, I know Miguel personally too, so I'm very happy for him, and hopefully this will be, this will kind of revive, because we need some champions that coming from Puerto Rico. So hopefully this will kind of be rejuvenation for many Puerto Rican fighters that are up and coming and stuff.
Yeah. Well, one I just thought about right now, man. Xander Zayas just fought last Saturday. What'd you think about Xander? His performance?
No, man. That kid, very talented kid. I mean, and he's only 19. Barely 20 years old. I mean, he's still gonna be growing. He's gonna get his man strength. But overall, he's a great, talented kid. I mean, I wish him nothing but the best. And I think that he knows, now he might have a little bit of pressure, and he's gonna have to carry that, because he knows that everybody's looking at him as the next Puerto Rican champion. So very happy for him, and I hope he does it. I hope he does it for us, and he's representing us very well.
All right. There's not a whole lot of them. I feel like before, it was a lot more names kind of coming, and now it's Xander, it's kind of not a whole Berlanga.
They come and go, but at the end of the day, it's how you perform in the inside the ring. That includes me.
Right.
So they come and go. 1 minute you're a prospect, all of a sudden you're on the B side. That's the business of boxing.
It's true, man. It's true. Quickly, just want to get your take, man. A big fight. Hopefully we get it. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. If that fight were to happen, what does Terence need to be worried about most coming from Errol, and what does Errol need to be worried about most coming from Terence?
Well, I mean, first of all, that's just I think that's probably the biggest fight to be made. And that's definitely a 50-50 fight. I feel like Crawford has a little bit more. He's a little bit more versatile because he's a switch hitter. You know, he fights great lefty. He fights great righty, and he adjusts so well too. You know, and Errol, and I think this is what people don't really see in Errol. They think of it kind of like a pressure fighter and him trying to break him down, but he's also a great boxer. You know, I think he showed that with Mikey Garcia. You know, so. That's going to be a 50-50 fight. It's hard to pick a winner. I'd probably, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because I also, I know Errol personally too, so I could be a little biased, I probably have to rock with Errol, but again, you can see Crawford, kind of adjusting and, giving him a hard time because, he could do it all. He could box. He'll stay in there and bang with you too. But I know Earl's a naturally bigger guy too, so I know that would definitely be an advantage for Earl. But I mean, that's I'm hoping that fight it gets made. It's like official because they've been saying it for a long time now. That it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and they're in talks and this and that. So. I think it'll be good for the sport of boxing.
Well, you said Earl personally. Was that from like the Olympics or something?
Yeah, from the amateurs.
Oh,
yeah,
amateurs?
we were in the Pan-Am team back in 2011 as well. So yeah, I know Earl personally. Great dude. So yeah.
What's the first like early memory you have of Earl? Did something stand out or? Back then, I remember clearly back in 2011. Errol Spence. This was us and one thing. It's crazy because I don't know how he makes 147. I feel like he was in the amateur, he was fighting at 152, and this dude used to come down from like 160s. We're talking about well over 10 years ago, and this man is still making 147. So I have no idea how he does it, but God bless him. That's awesome. Luis, tell the fans, brother, where they can follow you and see your fight on Saturday.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on every social media outlet: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Luis_Feliciano. And tune into my fight. It'll be tomorrow live on Fight TV. It is a pay-per-view, $19.99. It'll be here at the Commerce Casino if you guys want to, come out and support. Really appreciate it. It's kind of my first fight back in the public eye, and I'm headlining. I'm very excited, and going to show the world that we haven't left. We haven't left, and we'll be back.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to see you, brother. Thank you.
Guys.